Could you just tell me a little bit more about that? Like, you dedicate a significant time to volunteering and empowering people. So what really inspired you to do that?
Right. So I realized that, well, for the most time in my country, most people would believe that we need a top-down solution. So if we do have a problem, it's like, could we tell the government? Could we? And yet, in most scenarios, the government is aware and does not necessarily feel as though it's a problem. Or if it is a problem, it will take years to at least get a bill passed, to rectify it. So I realized that bottom-top approaches also work. And so communities, grassroots organizations, right? And then the reason why I brought poetry into it is because I realized that majority of people like me, like the youth, we want to say things. We want to, eloquently put together a string of thought, We want to give the world something of ourselves. But then the question is how? Already social media isn't being regulated in a way that is beneficial towards the younger generations. But then at the same time, it's like the people that are looked up to as like influencers or role models, there are no specific guidelines or enough, I would say, constructive role models in a way that maybe would be beneficial to how they want to show up in the world. And so I actually, in my gap year that started last year, because I entered the public speech poetry space, I co-started a mentorship program that focuses on public speech, debate, poetry, skills for presentation with another person. He's actually the top champion in my country. Shout out to Onyet Churchill. I'll send this link to him. So we mainly help people better their skills in these different disciplines, and they have gone on to speak on major issues in their communities at local levels, at national levels, at international levels. And so I realized that while it does help me to speak to a soul, through poetry, it helps me speak to more souls, what is it called? Not the raindrop effect, the butterfly effect, where I teach someone else how to connect two souls, and then they're able to get their points heard, get their point across. How do I, if a politician or if someone in charge cannot listen with their ears or their mind, how do I get them to listen with their heart, And so that's definitely something that I have applied myself into, mainly volunteering.